Let's give Jon Snow Reg a feed. You do it now. Oh. Oh. Yep. He looks keen. Okie dokie. Time for a piranha feeding time session. I remember watching back last week's film. Jon Snow didn't get much. I didn't realise after I watched it back, and she seems quite keen. I think she's quite hungry. She didn't get much last week, or he. I think she. It's a guess. So she should be quite pleased. It's feeding time. Right, stay tuned for. Ooh, I fed my leech. I gave him wow. I can say I've gave him his yearly feed. My leech. I feed him on me. But it's well over a year actually. I think it's like a year and 2 months. It's amazing how they only eat once a year. So stay tuned for that. Leech feeding, and stay tuned to swap hands. Ooh. And stay tuned for a Pike update as well as normal. And these are pretty keen, I think, especially Johnny Snow. You ready for a feed, Reginald? Yeah, he says. I might even do me dance for 20 minutes. Oh, God. Come on then. Come on then. Have a feed. If I can get him through the hole. There you go. His trace is a little bit annoying nowadays. Oh. Look, Reg, don't worry about me. Right? Don't worry about me. Worry about the food. Not me. I think I might do them. Oh. What are you doing, Reg? Yeah, I'm going to do them first because I think they're really keen. Jon Snow is like really keen, I think. It's a smaller hole there. Yeah. Yep. Oh, hold on, Jon Snow, don't have any more. That happened pretty fast. You've had a whole one, or almost a whole one. I'll drop some more bits in a minute, but I need to keep some of that for Reginald. Yeah, you were keen, weren't you? You've had pretty much a whole, almost a whole one, and one eye as well. So let's give Jon Snow Reg a feed. You do it now. Oh. Oh, Jesus. What are you doing, Reg? You ripped a whole one off, didn't you? So I've got 2 bits left, and I'm pretty sure that's the bits left over from the other guys. So I should drop them in for those, I think. Oh, Jon Snow, that was meant for you. Here you go. Yes. When a piranha is hungry, oh man, you know it. They get braver. The hungrier they get, the braver they get, don't you? Right, that's you guys fed. I'll leave that bit in there. What a guppy! That's you guys fed. Right, so time for a leech feeding. So leech feeding coming up, and then a Pike update as well. Oh yeah, that's pretty quick, wasn't it? Yeah, hungry. Right, I need to feed Licorice. It's been well over a year since I last fed my leech on me. Just done a water change. So let's see if Licorice will latch on to me. He's big. Right. Took me ages to get him. He's bloody big. Yep. He looks keen. God, he's too big. Freaks me out a bit. I'm alright when he gets started. He's got to find a spot first, see? Got to go searching for a spot. Normally he goes right round the back of my arm, which is a really awkward spot. I get hot doing this. Freaks me out. Don't think he's crazy about hair. I should give an update in a bit. Well, there you go. He's decided to latch on the front now. I can feel him starting to go to work. That's unusual. He's decided to do it on the front with me on that. That'd make it easier to film and easier to look after the wound afterwards. Oh yeah, I can feel it. It's like loads of little pin pricks. Ow. They do release I forgot the name of it now. Stops the pain. And they're good for you. Thins your blood. Helps to fight colds and flu. And my daughter was reading a scientific paper the other day, and because of that anticoagulant, all the different chemicals in the anticoagulants they release, it actually helps to reduce, like if a cancer spreads, it helps to stop cancer spreading and things like that. I think that's what it's saying in this scientific paper. Amazing creatures. I was reading this lady that had a son who was obviously you should always get medical professional advice before doing anything like this. But one woman, she had a kid that was young child that had asthma problems. And medications were doing okay, but kept coming home from school in a right old state, poor thing. And she's a Leech therapist anyway. And then she thought, hold on a minute, he's such a mess. I mean, she's still going to try the medications and everything, but she led him on the bed and put a leech on his windpipe. And he relaxed straight away and fell asleep. And he's been okay ever since. And even she thought, hold on a minute, I'm a Leech therapist, and I never thought once of trying it on my son's windpipe. But he relaxed straight away because he used to have a lot of spasms in his windpipe. He relaxed straight away and fell asleep with the leech still on him. Absolutely amazing. Obviously, like I said, you should always get medical professional help before you decide to do anything like this. Right, yeah, I can feel him. He's feeding. It's going to take about an hour, so I'll get back to you later. Well, it's been well over an hour, and he's taken a long time to get started today. He's just starting to pulsate, which normally means there's blood being moved around. But it's taken a long time to get to this point. It's almost like he fell asleep to start with. It felt like he was doing nothing, but I find as they get older, they're better at hiding. They don't. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't hurt as much. They get better at feeding, I think. But I started to feel like he fell asleep. But I can see the body slowly moving now. He's been on me an hour already. Oh. He's throbbing well now. Definitely starting to move. And he's getting close to being finished, I reckon. This end is a lot bigger. But they basically can fill all the way up. He's a big one. But it takes quite a long time. I've got into position, ready for when he releases, so he falls straight into the jar. I think there's still a way to go yet, but I thought I'd get here sooner rather than later. Oh, trying to do this one-handed, film one-handed. Well, this is getting crazy. He's been on me over 2 hours. Oh, I think he's hungry. Crazy. Never had one on me for over 2 hours before. I think he's hungry. Well, he's off and he is huge. He finally fell off. That's the longest feed I've done. That was 3 hours for him to come off. But he's so big now, see? It takes him a long time to feed and take that much blood in, I suppose. I have to change his name from Licorice to Gherkin, I think. He looks more like a gherkin, a bit of licorice now. Right, that's him done. Stay tuned for a Pike update. Yes. So a Pike update coming now. Well, another week and I shall try. I've got the covers already off. It's been quite a few frosts now. I've got the covers off and I shall try now the old sticky worms to sticky fish again. See if you go for it. Let's give it a go. Well, as you saw in the footage, not so successful this week. I'm wondering if he has to be really hungry before you go for this kind of thing. Now, I've still got it in there. He's down there. I doubt you can see him because I've blackened it all off this end. The fish is down there with the camera on it, with the worm stuck to the fish, and the camera's rolling. And I'm just going to leave it to see if he actually comes and gets it after thinking about it for a bit. Let's see how it goes. Thanks for watching, everyone. Check out some films now that's coming up on the screen. Feel free to touch one of them, click on one of them, and I'll see you again some other time. Oh yes.